Today on Eagle Nation News, Prosper is more crowded than ever and the growth is not stopping soon. Ashley Parscale reports on the trash problem in the cafeteria later in the show.
Christina Folsom reports on sophomore Marina Carnes and her struggles with attention deficit disorder in her daily life.
And Ryan Ranzer will be in studio with senior captain of the swim team, Ray Manka, discussing the upcoming meets. How does the team prepare?
All this and more today on Eagle Nation News.
Live from Prosper, Texas, this is Eagle Nation News.
Good afternoon, Prosper High School. Today is Thursday, October 24th. I'm Jake Fine.
I'm Caitlin Wessels.
And I'm Casey Boston.
It is the second day of Red Ribbon Week, and I'm feeling a little bit underdressed, but that's besides the point. Let's get into our top stories.
Over the weekend, 12 North Texas churches and organizations worked with the charity Samaritan's Feet, offering over 2,000 children a new pair of shoes. The nonprofits hoped that the shoes would give the much-needed encouragement to the North Texas children.
Now we kick it over to Ashley Parscale, who joins us from the cafeteria with more on the trash problem. Ashley?
No one enjoys being in a dirty environment. During lunch, it is much less enjoyable to both students and faculty when our campus is dirty. It takes just a few seconds to make a difference.
The responsibility of keeping our school clean belongs to all of us and not just our custodial staff. Because of the excessive amount of trash left on tables, APs have taken a stand to revoke privileges of sitting out on the patio, which is causing a more crowded lunchroom. Keeping the cafeteria clean is one of the utmost priorities. Hygiene and cleanliness is very essential in a cafeteria. Our school is our second home, and it is the place where we receive our education. Keeping the premises of the school clean is a way of showing respect to our alma mater. Schools are designed for teaching and learning. Clean, nice-looking facilities are a key component to a learning environment.
If you see a few pieces of trash on the table, just take some time and pick it up. Let's help make our lives a little bit cleaner. This has been Ashley Parscale reporting for Eagle Nation News. Prosper.
Thank you, Ashley. When we come back, Christina Folsom has more on the struggles of being a student with ADD.
Robotics and solar car clubs are combined this year. It takes more than just engineers. Anyone interested in gaming, programming, math, welding, building, and marketing, come learn more tomorrow on October 24th after school in room 1262. The first annual musical theater showcase will be Friday night at 6:30 and Saturday at 2 and 7 in the Black Box Theater. See musical numbers you know from the talent show along with much more. Young Life Bonfire is set for November 4th. See Miss Cates in room 2232 for details.
I think girls volleyball is going to playoffs.
You think it's too late to join?
After they see us play? No way, man. Instead of watching us, come support your Lady Eagle volleyball team for the first playoff game, October 31st.
Being a student is already hard enough without the added challenge of attention deficit disorder. Christina Folsom sat down with Marina Carnes to find out how she deals with ADD every day in the classroom.
Marina Carnes suffers from a common disorder which affects approximately 11% of children from the ages of 4 to 17 in the United States.
So it makes it really hard to focus on tests and quizzes, and it makes it hard to study because you have to do extra work because you get really distracted easily. And in softball, it's hard to stay focused on plays and pitches and like know exactly where to be with everything. It really got bad this year, and so like we really got into action. My family did, to get me medicine and go to the doctor.
Well, I've been an educator for 20 years, so I kind of can tell when some kids are unable to pay attention. So I knew that my daughter had those tendencies, but up until now she's been able to compensate. But now that the schoolwork is more rigorous and she has so many activities, it's hard to balance. So she's having a very difficult time paying attention and getting her assignments done. And her grades started to slip and show that.
Marina suffers from ADHD, a disorder which affects her ability to focus.
ADD is one of those behavioral condition, which most of the kids experience. I shouldn't say most, but a lot of kids experience that. It could start very early in the life or slightly later in the life, but most of the time teenagers experience this quite often. It's basically like attention deficit disorder. A lot of times kids experience inability to focus at work, inability to complete their homework or job, or following direction.
I had a hard time reading in out loud because it was hard to stay focused on the words and not get ahead of myself. Or in memorizing things, it was hard to know exactly what part to memorize because you had to stay focused, and that's just my big thing, is having to stay focused on a certain subject for a long period of time.
Since Marina has started taking her medications, she has been able to focus like normal after her lifelong struggle. I'm Christina Folsom reporting for Eagle Nation News. Prosper.
Thank you, Christina. When we come back, Ryan Ranzer has swimmer Ray Manka in studio with more over their upcoming meet.
NHS invitations are being distributed. See Ms. Stevens if you have not received your invitation by Monday afternoon. Unified Champion Schools, formerly Meet in the Middle, is looking for Special Olympics volunteers. The first meeting will be October 26th in Gym 1400. Visit the library and enter the Teen Read Week contest for a chance to win an autographed copy of John Green's new book. Sign up for the Carter Blood Drive in the cafeteria until October 27th. You must be 16 or older. ASL Honor Society deadline for forms, fees, and proof of eligibility is October 31st.
Now we send it over to Ryan Ranzer, who discusses the upcoming swim meets with senior captain of the swim team, Ray Manka.
Hi, I'm Ryan Ranzer. I'm here with Ray Manka, the senior swim captain of the Prosper High School swim team. So Ray, how have you prepared yourself for your swim meets?
Well, we have practices every single morning before school, so we're up before the sun's up. Usually the football team's out there too, so we're up early with them. And we're in the water every single morning, and we have team dinners and team events to get the team together and make sure we have that support from each other.
Well, that sounds pretty fun. And how do you think you'll do at your next meet?
Our competition this year has been pretty intense, so as long as we keep ourselves in the water every morning and working hard, I think we'll be able to do fine.
Well, thank you for joining us, and good luck at your next meet. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Ryan. Now let's send it over to Max Hamilton at the Eagle Zone for your sports update.
Thank you, Jake. I'm Max Hamilton. Let's take a look into the world of Prosper Sports. This Friday will be Lady Eagles volleyball's last district game before playoffs against Carroll at 5:30 in the PHS Arena. Just in case you missed it, senior Emily Patterson finished 8th in regional, and sophomore Tatum Castillo finished 11th for girls cross country. They will both advance to state. The boys cross country team finished 4th overall, with Sam Rizzo individually placing 5th. The boys team will be moving on to state. That's all I have for you today. I'm Max Hamilton, reporting from the Eagle Zone.
Thank you, Max. Now let's take a look at the meeting schedule for this week. There will be an engineering club meeting after school today in room 1262.
And take a look at the rest of the week.
A couple announcements before we go. Juniors, the last day to apply for the NASA High School Aerospace Scholars Program is October 25th.
The Spanish Club is meeting this Thursday during Eagle Time. It is the last chance to become an official member. Well, that's going to do it for our show today. For Eagle Nation News, I'm Caitlin Wessels.
I'm Casey Boston.
And I'm Jake Fine. Live long and prosper.